The Bank of England's main role, amongst setting the standard for other world banks and issuing banknotes, is to set the monetary policy for the UK and maintain financial stability within it. The bank's main monetary policy instrument, the interest rate, is manipulated in response to domestic and external economic conditions. Since 1990, the Bank of England has seen changes in the interest rate from 15% to 0.75%, most dramatically from 5 to 0.5% during the GFC in order to drive slowing growth. The main factors the Bank of England will consider in its monetary policy decision will include unemployment and wages, prices and inflation, as well as consumer confidence, public sector debt, and external economic conditions. Our most important consideration, however, will be Britain's planned exit from the European Union. The unemployment rate currently sits at 4%, having stalled in its recovery since the GFC. With unemployment still at a higher rate than is favourable, wage growth remains significantly low. Inflation, whilst down to 2.4% from an earlier 2.7%, remains well above the bank's target range of 2%, which is necessary for stable growth. There is a lot of uncertainty in regards to Brexit, mainly due to the pushbacks on the decision for a time to exit. Consumer confidence has plummeted significantly since the Brexit was first announced, and so the investment and consumption climate may be set to worsen. Due to this uncertainty, businesses and consumers are likely to become more cautious in their spending behaviours, lowering their marginal propensity to consume. This translates to a shift in the aggregate demand curve to the left. We can also expect to see a shift in the aggregate supply curve to the left as consumers expect a higher income taxation rate. This is because of the UK's high public debt ratio and their plans for higher public spending. Given that both the current unemployment and inflation rates are recording at higher than their target levels, and the need to maintain both of these factors amongst the uncertainty of Brexit exists, the decision has been made to maintain the interest rate at the current level of 0.75%. This will reduce unemployment, drive wage growth, and reduce inflationary pressures, putting the UK in a more stable position against the uncertainty of the British exit from the European Union.